I'm going to review Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Yeah. A very long title. I don't know why the title is so long, and also there's a storm is going on, so if you hear noises, like because of Storm Ciara, whatever it's called. But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the review. I'm going to do Birds of Prey. What can I say about this movie? This movie, Birds of Prey, is about Harley Quinn and pretty much how she's going to deal with her break up with Mr. J, the Joker. So how she deals with it, it's pretty much becoming her own person, and what she's gonna do. But she has to she ends up having to retrieve this diamond that belongs to Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask. So she's sent to get diamond from this pickpocket. Pickpocket, yeah. So, what can I say about this movie? I really enjoyed this movie. This was a good movie. There wasn't any character I didn't like. I especially loved the portrayal of Black Mask. I mean, Ewan McGregor. I mean, I'm not a big fan of McGregor, but he was not bad. He was tolerable in this movie, and you could tell that he was the villain because he was a douche. He was a douchebag, and obviously the best villains are douchebags. When you think about it, like the best villains are the ones that you hate more than you love. Not saying you can't love a villain. I mean, if you hate them by looking at them, you hate them the first time you see them more than you love them the first time you see them. It's more impactful. He's more impactful as a villain. But there were other like great characters like Black Canary. I mean, she was good. She was a good character. Wasn't a lot special about her. The fact that her mother had the same ability, which I'm not going to say her ability because it kind of spoils it. If you don't know, it spoils it, so I'm not going to say it. Renee Montoya was okay, like an 80s cop. Like a wannabe. That she's a cop, but she, relies on 80s cop dramas to like when she says stuff. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't. I don't think it does, but yeah, it makes sense if you watch the movie. Harley Quinn. I mean, Margot Robbie definitely excelled as Harley Quinn, just like she did in Suicide Squad. But this movie was better than Suicide Squad, even though it's not just like Suicide Squad. It's not just about Harley Quinn, but then it's like a Harley Quinn standalone movie, more or less, than actually about everyone else. But then all the characters are focused on, which is good because you want to focus on characters instead of being like, oh, that's it, this is character, like, oh, there's one character, that's it. Not telling them why they're angry, or not telling them why they want revenge, or why they're like that. You know what I mean? So it's very good. The movie's very good when going through backstories, of course. Huntress, who's not an established character. I mean, she's an established character, but she's a little bit interesting, but not that interesting. But yeah. Who else? You have the pickpocketer, who's Cassandra Cain. Yeah, that's her name. Probably the least favorite character in this movie, because all she is just a pickpocket, and then she just stole something from the one guy, obviously, and it was just pickpocket her, and they, that's pretty much it. I do like Harley Quinn's pet, the hyena. I tell you what, it just made me laugh every time the hyena made a noise, like a laugh, like not like that, but it sounds different. But it sounded like it was laughing, and it was so funny, like kind of like that, like a creepy laugh, even if it is a laugh. Just made me chuckle, just made me laugh, and there was quite a few comedic chops in this movie. But obviously this movie wasn't a comedy. It's more or less action, crime action, and it's rated R, which I was like, even when I was watching the movie, I'm like, does this suit rated R? I'm thinking, well, I feel like they could have done more rated R stuff, you know, to live up to why it's a 15, but instead they decided to, well, a lot of strong language, but not a lot of like, there was a lot of violence, but then there's violence in Trove DC movies, so really, you know, did it deserve to be a 15? Maybe people were excited it was 15. Maybe it didn't deserve to be a 15. What else can I say about this movie? That's bad. All I can say is, I'm glad the actors that were chosen for the roles, because they were pretty good in their roles. So, and yeah, that was, I'd say Birds of Prey was pretty